Looks like you've been added to the close friends list. Welcome to the new and improved Close Friends List podcast, your weekly dose of laughs, gossip, and really whatever pops into our mind. As you know, the close friends list is always changing and always evolving, so make sure you stay a part of ours. You can find us wherever you listen to podcasts and on social media at Close Friends List Pod. We're so excited to have you as a close friend. Now, on to the episode. Welcome back to the Close Friends List Pod, everyone. Today is going to be a silly, goofy time. I just have a feeling. So without further ado, we have our question of the week.
As you know, we're triplets. The three of us are triplets. And two's a crowd, but three's company, or whatever they say.
Three's a party, I think.
Three's a party. So one thing that's always struck me about threes is that it always seems like there's never enough room. Like it always seems like it's just a little too much. You know, like you go from 2 kids to 3 kids, or you go from 1 kid to 3 kids. Like, oh shit, 3 kids, that's a lot. You go from like 1 scoop of ice cream to 3 scoops, you're like, that's a lot of ice cream. Now, sidewalks. I'm in architecture now, and
right. We're going 100 places. Right?
I have no idea where this question is
all
headed.
come together.
I believe it.
Sidewalks are typically enough space for 2 people, correct? And when there's 3, typically someone has to walk behind the other 2. My question for today:
don't do it.
If the 3 of us are walking shoulder to shoulder, side by side on a sidewalk, who is walking in the back? Or who's walking in the front, if you don't want to be the caboose? Who is going to be the outlier on the sidewalk?
I'm going to be honest. I feel like I always just like walk ahead if it's like in that situation, like I would just walk ahead.
Okay.
Because I would see someone coming and I'd be like, okay, there's clearly not enough room. So let me just walk ahead. Once they pass, get back in our formation.
So we're going to stay side to side.
Obviously.
Okay.
When you were talking, my initial thought was that Erin would be in front because she probably has directions leading us somewhere.
Yeah, that too.
The one on Apple Maps, like telling us like we're turning left at this light type situation. So that's where, as you started saying, like, if somebody were to be in front, like,
I mean,
feel like Erin would be.
I think of it as when we were all getting lunch and we were all walking, and it's like,
did we?
You were in the front because you had the.
I was in the front, because I had the directions.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where we didn't know where we were going, and Erin took charge of
directions. I was just like, like here, like I've been here one single time, so we can go here.
Yes, I would like to think that we would still walk side by side and someone would just walk in the grass.
Yeah, I love that option.
That's what I would think.
Who's walking in the grass?
I'll walk in the grass.
I was going to say, I feel like Katie would walk in the grass.
You know what?
By choice.
I would walk in the street too, is the thing. Like, I've done that before. And the thing so I walk every day, and if there's somebody on the sidewalk, I walk on the grass so I don't have to talk to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes people in my neighborhood, and like, God love them for it, I cannot be. They're like, have a good day, like, hello, and I'm like, look, I'm here to walk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening to my music. Yeah, but I'll walk on the grass to avoid.
Okay, another follow-up question to this: if you're going on a walk, not the 3 of us, just yourself individually, do you like, if you do pass someone, are you like giving a smile, or are you just head down, go?
Depends who they are. If it's a man, I'm looking dead stare. Like, just, I don't even see him. It's a woman. If it's a woman, it depends. If she looks friendly, I'll flash a smile. If she doesn't, I'll just look down. I feel like just keep it moving.
I feel like most of the time my head is just like, I'll be like looking up at the sky, and then I'll see someone, I'll look down. Yes. But if it's like an elderly person, I'm like, okay, I'll give a little, and then move on, like a little
elderly
smile.
People are a little different, I think, too. Yeah. I also keep my head down, but I do that one. I don't want to talk to anybody or whatever, but there's that whole trope of like white people smiling with their like closed mouth thing, and I just don't want to be a part of that.
You know,
That's fair. That's fair.
Stereotype.
Even if it's another white person I'm walking past, like I'm just like it doesn't matter. Like I don't need
That's
to.
so
I
It
don't
is
need
a
to know
thing,
them.
though. It is
Yeah,
a thing.
it is.
I love it.
It is a thing.
I
So
love
that's-
it.
I mean, it's not a stereotype. It's like it is what it is. It exists.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
But
And that takes us to a similar thing. I would love to know.
Another question.
Another question of the day. And I only bring it up because it's relevant right now. And I just want to know like what you guys think to make sure I'm not in the wrong here. But there's like a conversation going around that polyamorous people have
Okay.
okay. Have a look to them.
polyamorous people have a look to them. And every when people are responding to be like,
I knew that's where this was going.
Hey.
Yeah.
we don't look like that. They all look they look like how you would think. Look, is that wrong? Is that wrong to be like, yeah, like there is a vibe. There's a look.
It's tough because I would not necessarily like on the street think like somebody looked like they were poly. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like generally speaking.
Maybe that's where I'm in the wrong.
maybe. But to your point, the TikToks that I have seen, all the comments are in agreement, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
there's
I think I
definitely
saw
like a
one
vibe.
single TikTok of
Yeah.
them.
Oh,
And
I've
then-
seen a lot.
I've seen like 2, I think, or
Okay.
3, but like
Well-
enough to like it's a trend that like
Yes.
is real.
I mean, I will
Mhm.
say the polyamorous people that I know don't look like that.
Okay.
So like I know normal looking
Right.
polyamorous people.
Normal.
I will say
Adia,
we're really digging a hole. You're really
you really are. I'm like, do we just cut this section?
I know inconspicuous looking people
yeah.
that are polyamorous and they don't
Mhm.
fit that stereotype.
Right. Yeah.
But I will the people that do fit that stereotype, you're like, yeah, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't disagree with the comments I'm
Okay,
seeing.
okay.
Yeah. But I would
Let's
not
make it-
necessarily walk up to someone on the street and be like, do you have 5 or, you know, like
but if they were
yeah.
to say I have 2 girlfriends, I'd be like, called it.
Would
don't
you
know
say
about
that to their
called it.
face or what? Would you-
it's giving
like, I
when
knew
someone's
it.
like, never mind. Never mind.
When I
Oh
say
my
that to
gosh.
their face, it depends on the relationship. Like, also,
Well,
the
if they're
thing-
close enough to tell you that they have,
True.
yes, then I'd be like, I could see that. But also, that brings us
And
to our
then-
next question. If my coffee's not made by the stereotype of the blue-haired liberal, I'm not drinking that. They don't know what they're doing.
That stereotype is real.
Yes.
That one is
Mhm.
real.
If you're a
I will give-
normie, you don't know how to make coffee.
Mm-mm.
I need my barista or baristo, if you're Spanish, to be the most liberal. Like,
yeah,
anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
that's yeah.
I've been on True Social too long. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She was at no I'm kidding.
My whereabouts on a certain day of led
Are
me to-
unknown.
No, I'm just kidding.
Are unknown.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I know where I
Are
was.
unknown.
That's all that
Mhm.
matters.
And
We
no one else
think we
does.
know where you were too.
I know where I was. Oh, I just found where this
Please.
is coming out. Love that for me. And she's gone.
Oh my gosh.
She's literally
Live
gone.
action.
Live action.
Oh my god.
Don't braid your hair, folks. And this was just hanging, just like on my leg
Oh
during
my
the meeting.
gosh.
And I was
Oh
like,
my god. That's during the meeting.
during my meeting, I'm like,
So
oh,
funny.
embarrassing.
I'll cry.
Yeah, today's gonna be an episode, guys.
Today's
gonna be a
silly, goofy
episode.
moon.
It's gonna be an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we are going to just spend the entire episode basically playing a little game that I think we'll definitely enjoy. will the listeners? Who knows? You know? So we're gonna call this game the top 5 game. So one of us will list 5 things, and then the other 2 will have to guess the category that the 5 is, and we'll list it. Mine, honestly, pretty chaotic.
Ooh.
I had no idea where to go with these, so
Yeah.
I was just like, the world's my oyster, basically.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Erin? I feel like
Yeah.
you hyped that up a little.
Yeah.
Mine are not
I feel
that
like
chaotic.
okay, no, I
think.
have some that are like tame though, so I can. This should be maybe easy. Croatia. I'm gonna go 5-1.
Oh, okay. Mine are not in any sort of.
Yeah,
but
neither
that-
am
Oh,
I.
but
you're
sure.
just listing 5
Uh-huh.
things.
Yeah.
So I feel like
But that's
some of mine
fine.
are like
Okay.
5-1, and some of them are like just 5 things. So I'll go Croatia, Singapore, Greece, Turkey, Thailand.
She said it was a tame one.
Is this a
Places
team one?
places you want to visit?
That's what I was
There you
thinking.
go.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
What?
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
What are you
That
saying?
was
What to?
way too easy.
Well, I said I'd start off with an easy one.
Okay.
I said a tame one.
We're
Mine-
gonna go through these pretty fast if that was
Well,
it.
that's why when you were like 2, I'm like,
I was like
I
at
don't
least 3.
I might be able to make up a couple on the spot. I might not have 5 items, but I could figure
Okay.
something out. Okay,
Sure.
so mine are not in any particular order. They're just a group
5
of 5 things.
Okay.
Yeah. Miles Teller, Theo James, Ryan Gosling, Chris Pine, and James Marsden.
People you would have a hall pass for.
No.
People you wish had bigger careers.
No. Although that is an interesting little moment there because that's kind of true. Like they all had like not the best career.
Repeat?
Miles Teller, Theo James, Ryan Gosling, Chris Pine, James Marsden. I guess Ryan Gosling had a kind of a good career.
Oh yeah, I guess right.
Or has one or whatever.
Yeah.
All of their wives. Anything to do with their wives?
Mm-mm.
Anything to do with their acting career,
No.
filmography?
Mm-mm.
Something to do with
Imagine
their
I was like, they
appearance.
all played a character named Jack. Like imagine.
I would
That
cry.
crazy.
I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's where we're going with this.
No, it's not. It's not about their filmography.
Is it about their appearance?
Sort of.
Okay.
They're all 5,
Imagine.
9.
I love that answer, but they might be, but I don't think
Oh.
so.
Is it about their horoscope?
No.
Okay.
I mean, let me know when you want me to tell you. Like, I
No,
feel
I
like these
need-
are
give
some
us
good
a hint, give us
questions.
a hint.
Give us a slight hint, yeah.
The closest thing was when you mentioned their looks, maybe. So, like, hotness level.
Are they all like Greek or something, or
I mean, no.
like their ethnicity?
I'm glad this is
Read
kind
the
of
list
stumping you
again, read the
guys, if
list
I'm
again.
honest. Miles Teller, Theo James, Ryan Gosling.
Oh, I know. They've been people's hottest man.
Maybe, but no.
What?
Okay.
Chris Pine and James Marsden are the last 2.
The Chris Pine James Marsden, I
think-
think is throwing me off.
The
Yeah.
way that you guys are like guessing, you're gonna be gagged probably by this.
Okay.
Category.
They've all played
don't have
gay
another guess.
people.
No, maybe. I don't know. This might be my hardest one on the list. On my-
Okay.
on my-
I'm glad you started with it.
Last hint. Last hint.
I don't know.
What does it start with?
I mean, their hotness level is like the biggest hint I can give you. I think without like, but
Just
okay.
like,
Is it personal to you?
yeah.
just
So
like,
you
I
think-
thought that's what this list was.
You
no,
think
yeah,
they're all-
yeah.
They're all 10s.
Mm-mm.
You think they're 1s,
I don't think there are ones.
5s,
Yeah, sounds-
mid?
mid
You think they're all mid?
generally. So the title of this category was "Men the World is Trying to Convince Me Are Hot, but I Think Are Overrated."
Theo James is on that list.
Whoa,
The thing is-
okay.
He has oversaturated the edit market, and I'm tired of fan casts for him. I'm tired of it. I'm over
Wow.
it.
Okay.
He's overrated.
Theo James. rated her.
Okay.
Keep it up. Keep erasing it.
Wow.
I
Miles
love that,
Teller, I can
honestly.
see. Miles Teller, I can see.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling. I mean, Chris Pine, James Marsden. I mean, they're just
Yeah.
they're not ugly. They're just not like
Okay.
they're not it for me.
Fair enough.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. I like that. Okay, great.
Yeah, that was good. I did my top fives a little different.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are top five, the category, but it's not personal to me. Like,
Oh,
but it's a
okay.
top five,
Oh,
and it's
okay,
a category.
Okay.
I'll start with an easy one.
Wait, do you have the 5 listed? And
Yes.
Are
Okay,
they
okay, okay.
In any order or just
No.
Okay.
No order.
Okay.
Okay.
No order.
Okay.
To me personally, at least.
Right.
Okay. We have Gigi Hadid, Ashley Green,
I know where this is going. I have a guess already.
Taylor Swift,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Demi Lovato, and Camilla Bell.
They dated Joe Jonas.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
going to make this the easy one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Joe Jonas's girlfriends.
Mhm.
No particular order, but
That
if
was
I
the
had
only
to,
thing connecting Gigi and
yeah.
Ashley Green to
Right.
me.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, you
I
said Gigi,
figured-
then you said Ashley. I said,
Once I did
Okay.
Ashley, I knew it'd be game over, but I couldn't name the obscure ones, and if I said Sophie, it'd also be done. So,
That's true.
but I thought I'd start us off with an easy one.
Yeah.
Softball. Okay,
Mine are only up from here. So
All right.
Godspeed, ladies.
let's do it.
we'll see what happens. I'll go My Big Fat Greek Wedding, This Is Us, The Godfather, Bride and Prejudice, Pitch Perfect.
Okay.
Best musicals.
Bride and Prejudice. I feel like that's one of those movies that you said was one of your favorites once. I think if it's the one I'm thinking of.
You don't even like movies.
I know. And Pitch Perfect, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Are they your favorite movies?
Movies that I can stand. So yeah.
Okay.
like,
okay. Bride and Prejudice like sticks out. I just remember
Bride
you
and
like
Prejudice,
talking about that
iconic
once.
film.
Yeah.
If anyone has never
I
seen
feel
it.
like if you had a top like 5, that would be number 1. Based, I don't know, just
Oh,
from what you've
man.
mentioned in the past.
Mm-hmm.
If you wouldn't have included that one, I would not have. I mean, have known necessarily. I
I
had
think
no
Pitch
idea.
Perfect was on my like list as well. It was like Pitch Perfect,
Mhm.
Bride and Prejudice, and then I think, what did I say? Did I say music and lyrics? Probably
I don't think so, but
not in this list, but anyway.
yeah. Okay, let's see.
Slay.
I have a similar theme. Shrek 2, Cheaper by the Dozen 2, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, Blade Runner 2049, and Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Sequels that were better than the original.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
once you started with Shrek 2, I'm like, okay.
I
Yeah.
said, okay, I know where this is going. And
Shrek 2 is like so
Iconic.
good. And then I got to thinking and I was like, wait, a lot of movies are kind of better the second time around a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad Boys Ride or Die. I love that franchise. Keep making them.
I could see that. It is a good franchise.
They only get better with age, you know?
That's true. Do love Will
There you go.
Smith and Jamie
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence and Jamie. Where did I get Jamie?
she said, Jamie,
Because I was thinking of
Martin
Jamie
Lawrence?
Foxx. I was thinking of he didn't smack Jamie Foxx. That was Chris Brown.
That was
That
Chris
was
Rock.
Chris Rock.
It's giving
top 5
France and
people
Italy.
Adia can't name. So funny.
That went a lot of places
Oh
in the
my
end.
I really did.
What is going on, guys? Okay. Here we go. So we have Carrie Underwood.
Oh no.
Carrie
People
Underwood.
top 5 people who turned out to be Republican or like not Republican, like support Donald Trump.
Okay, Carrie Underwood, Ellen DeGeneres, Tana Mojo, Morgan Wallen, and J.K. Rowling.
Okay.
Top 5
People who were
people to be canceled.
Yes,
Oh,
top
man.
people to be canceled.
Man.
That's
And
so
Carrie
funny.
was a new addition.
Yeah,
I had someone else up there, and then I changed it.
I
So
know. I do feel a little like people who are acting very shocked. Like, what do you mean?
yeah,
Like, I mean, like
I just
we
felt
were holding out hope, but like,
yeah.
We're
I
not
just felt like she was like middle of the ground, like
Right, right.
giving moderate, like leaning
Mhm.
conservative, but giving moderate.
yeah.
but
But
somebody said, I hope he cheats.
I saw that too.
It's true though.
It's rough. It's rough.
It's
Well,
very
and
true.
now there's like people are like, well, it's a historic event. It's like, girl, read the room though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what you want to be a part of in the history books?
exactly.
No.
Because
Leave my
then
name
people
out.
started bringing up Hillary Duff, our ally queen, and they were
Mhm.
like, she sang at George W. Bush's inauguration, but it's like that was different, girl. Like
Yeah,
That's like
times
the
were-
Republicans of the past.
Yeah.
That's different than DJT. Like, what are we
exactly,
talking about?
exactly. We're not even talking the same
Times
situation.
were-
Here we go. This Town, Shake It Off, Eleanor Rigby, Blue Christmas by Elvis. This has 6 on it. Single Ladies and Made in the AM.
Best songs. Albums?
Wait, you
These
say
are
best
not
songs?
These are not your best albums.
I'm just throwing it out there. Do the first two again?
Yeah.
This Town,
By who?
Now Horan?
Niall.
Oh, okay.
Shake It Off,
By
Eleanor
Swift,
Rigby.
right?
Taylor Swift.
oh,
Eleanor Rigby, The Beatles, Blue Christmas, Elvis, Single Ladies, Beyonce, Made in the
Overrated songs.
AM, 1D.
overrated songs.
No.
Did she like Blue Christmas when we did the music ranking? But that, I mean, I feel like
I feel
Single
like you're
Ladies
not
would
an
not be
Elvis
the
girl,
one,
yeah.
though. Like Single Ladies would not be the one. And then This Town, out of all Heartbreak Weather, I mean,
Yeah.
and This Town, Shake It Off.
What? Songs that you can't get out of your head?
Close, but no.
Songs you're not skipping anytime they come on, but you don't go out of your way to listen to.
That's even closer, but no.
Oh, okay.
Songs you have on repeat.
Okay, now we're going further. Going further away.
Are they on like your walking playlist?
No.
Okay, close with songs you're not skipping, but you're not putting on.
Like half of that is close.
Okay.
What?
Songs you're not putting on? Or that you're
Pop
skipping on the
songs,
album?
I switch off immediately.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we were
Made in the
we
AM?
were pretty
Oh,
close.
the song though, not the album. Okay.
Not the I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that
yeah.
album. The
Yeah.
song Made in
I
the
think-
AM, like it's funny because that song is like the number one song that plays when I plug in my phone to my car. So I'm
Oh,
like
yeah.
immediate off. Like I cannot
Yeah.
listen to it.
I think my brain was looping that isn't in as the album, but that didn't help either way, obviously. But yeah, I'm like, This Town?
You're
There's
like
so
this
many-
town?
And
Immediate-
Single Ladies out
It's
of
just-
all of
it was
Beyonce's
basically-
songs?
Yeah, it was basically just like they were
Christmas.
so overplayed and
Yeah.
or I'm not like vibing with them. So
Yeah.
top
that's
songs I
fair.
switch off immediately.
That's so interesting. Because Blue Christmas, like, how often is that really coming
Yeah, that's what I'm
on?
saying. I can't see you being
Whenever
an
it's
Elvis
Christmas
girly.
time, it was just off.
Mhm, mhm.
Like
Off immediately.
Yeah.
yeah. Any Elvis song pretty much off, but like especially that one. But also
Okay.
I was like how to throw off the girlies, you know? So
Well, exactly.
did
Those were
get us
pretty
with
specific.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like-
exactly.
Well, some of them I figured you would really like, and then others I'm like, that's a no.
It's a big
So
no.
funny.
That's a no.
All right, let's see. I feel like this one's kind of easy, but I have strawberry ice cream, goldfish, saltine crackers, animal crackers, and egg sandwiches.
Ew, things you don't like to eat.
No.
Things you love to eat.
Sorta. Like, I don't know if I should give that to you or make you go
Cravings?
further. Sure, we'll count that. I just had it as snacks I've hyperfixated on in the past.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Egg sandwich?
Girl, I don't know what was going on there.
That's so what was your first one?
Strawberry ice cream. I am a
Okay.
fiend. I fucking love strawberry ice cream.
Well, that's funny because I feel like I've seen a Scott Insta story where like
Please.
that one is left and the rest of the Neapolitans.
So
are-
the Neapolitan, you're
Yeah.
close. You're close. He
Okay.
did post about it because he thinks I'm a monster, but I ate the chocolate and the strawberry and I left the vanilla because I don't like the
Oh,
vanilla.
okay.
Really?
Yeah. And so it
Fair.
was like a demarcation?
'Cause I-
Whatever. Like there
I
was a
don't know.
strict line in that ice cream. And he's
okay,
like, hey,
that's what got me
is this?
confused.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
He was like, what is this? And I'm like, you can have it. It's done for me. So
It's for you. That's so funny.
Okay, my next one. This is why I'm so close to my phone.
I know. I was
Sorry.
like,
I know you're
okay.
like in out.
Yeah,
in
sorry.
it. It's okay.
Okay. Here we go. We have Jonathan Bailey. The actor from Prison Break. Forgot his name, but
The
main,
buzz cut one?
Yes, the
Okay.
main guy. What's his name?
I can't remember.
I forgot.
I
but
can
you
see
know
the
who I'm
The top 5 gay actors that play straight men.
Damn.
I'm sorry. You said
The
you
other
said Jonathan Bailey, and then you said the Prison Break guy.
Whitworth Miller is his name.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say Jonathan Groff, even though
Okay.
I could also see him being gay. That's not surprising, but also it depends. Depends what
Mhm.
he's in. Depends what he's in. And then it was the guy that was in Teen Wolf.
Bro, you don't even have the name.
I
you looked up this list.
No, I just know their faces. I know their faces because I look at them. I'm like,
Colton
yeah.
Haynes?
Yes, Colton
Okay.
Haynes.
Oh,
But he did the
yeah.
opposite. He was playing straight and he's gay.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
no, that's what
it was.
these are,
That's what it
yeah,
was.
yeah. And God, what's the other guy's name? Sorry, I literally know their face. Like,
Okay,
I have their
what's
faces.
the show? What's the
Hold on. I'm just because I'm already right here. So Nico Tortorella. He was in Scream.
Oh,
Even though he's
I don't know.
I think
Scream
he's
like
bi,
that.
but regardless, that still threw me off for a loop. And shit, who was the last one? I'll remember it later, but I
Mhm.
had all of their
Wait,
faces.
Nico Tortorella?
Yeah, with the C. He was in Scream and something else. He was like on an MTV show too or something.
Nobody has talked about Wentworth Miller in like a
I know.
decade, like 15.
I know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, what's he up
Probably
to?
taking care of his 2 kids.
Maybe.
No, me as I'm
He just might be. No, I'm about to Google
He's
too.
married to Bethany, has 2 kids.
Who? Wentworth Miller?
No, Nico Tort.
Oh, I was about to
Right.
say.
Who are you talking about?
I was like, what do you mean he's married to his wife?
Yeah, the last thing that Wentworth Miller did was Legends of Tomorrow, and that was in
He's
2021.
52?
It doesn't look like it. It's because he's black.
What?
Wentworth Miller is like,
Is he?
yeah,
Okay.
he's like partially
I'll
black.
take your word for that.
Is he?
Yes, he is. I swear, because he was on a list of people you didn't know were black, and it was him. It was Spencer from Pretty Little Liars. It was Maya Rudolph. Even though I feel like you could tell.
Who doesn't know? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. We're getting
It
too
was-
far.
Hold on. Now
Top five actors.
Hold on. Now I gotta go through the list. Now I gotta go through that list of actors and people you didn't know were actually black. Pete Wentz, number 1.
There's somebody recently that people were coming for, and she's like, wait, like my dad's black.
Yeah.
Who was it? Oh, I can't remember.
Was it Sophia Richie?
It-
Like
I
people
actually-
are always
yeah.
like,
it was Sophia Richie because with the dance thing that
Oh,
happened,
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, wait,
people like, the Sophia Richie trend is like
Yeah.
she just has rhythm. She's
Yeah.
just black. Like, what are you talking about?
Pete Wentz has a Jamaican dad. Halsey.
George Santos.
That liar. I know he said it, but he's a
He put a
liar.
photo. They put a photo up. I mean, I
Adopted.
don't.
My God.
It may not be like the
I don't
photo
bel-
looks. I mean, it's
I don't
definitely
believe
him.
a word he says.
I'm
Someone,
glad you saw that podcast clip too.
Yeah. someone said
funny.
Rashida and Khadijah Jones. I think we all know that they're black.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashida
Who
Jones.
doesn't know that they're black? Amber Rose. This says, although
What?
she doesn't identify as a black woman, what is she talking about? Chris Humphries. Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
that
I
one-
thought we knew-
that was
yeah,
the
that
Blake Griffin. Okay, this list is just getting worse and worse as we go on. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, I
Nothing,
gotta sit
nothing.
back. I forget that we're not.
You're like, wait.
Not in frame.
Like, hello?
Oh my gosh. Well, that was 3.
Yeah, I mean, I have
Oh,
another one, but I
I
think
have more.
Oh,
like,
okay.
chaotic ones. Not really.
my last one's easy.
Oh, you can go then.
Oh, okay. I mean, I think you guys are gonna get it. Maybe okay. Robert Pattinson, Archie Renault, Paul Mescal, Oscar Isaac, Adrian Brody.
What?
Top
What?
5 men you love. Top
I'll
5
give
the
it to you.
celebs.
The category generally actors I'll watch any project for.
Yeah.
Catch
That
me,
is so specific.
catch me in the fucking trenches. I watched
Trench
some.
foot.
No, literally. Literally.
Red
I
Foot.
watched the worst movie yesterday for Archie Renault, and he said one line. Like, what are
Not
we?
one line. That's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
I know Lily Rose Depp was there too, and I'm sorry, girl, I love you, but like it was not, but the whole movie was not giving. But I'll be there. I watched an Oscar Isaac movie. He's literally, I shit you not, in it for 30 seconds. Not a speaking line in sight. He's standing in the background of a conversation.
And you were like, "That's my man."
yeah.
The dedication.
An unnamed
That's
character.
crazy.
It was a terrible movie. I think it was like Ill Town or Cold Town from like 1998. It was just so bad. So bad.
I'm just trying to get in projects.
Yeah. There was another one. His wife directed like this dancer documentary, and he was in one dinner scene, not a line, just one dinner scene.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm. I was
The
there.
dedication. I was sat.
I was there.
Sat in there.
I was there.
That's so.
I
funny.
have other categories I was thinking of, but I thought that they would be too hard, so I didn't fulfill the
Oh,
list.
Damn.
So one category I was going to do was people I think that I could win in a fight against.
that would be a good one.
Number one was Peter Dinklage.
Please.
And then I was like, I probably shouldn't go down this road. So
Today's an episode for you.
It really is.
I didn't
Continue.
I didn't finish that list. The other
Oh.
list was celebrities I think would have me blocked. If given the opportunity to know me, they would block me.
Okay.
Number one on that was Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Joe Jonas for the comment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
he
number 1 was JoJo.
he wouldn't block me. He would not block me.
Would
And
definitely
then
have you like on limited like
on-
probation,
on
like
restricted access.
unrestricted
Yeah,
access.
banned words.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely on that list for sure.
I was gonna do
Yeah.
hockey players that I think are hot, and it got too
too
niche.
nuanced. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. I'm
I
not here
also
to-
was thinking,
yeah.
I was like soccer players, and I was
Right.
like, okay.
Yeah. And I think the other
Me
one I
just
was gonna
listing Matt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
do was like my favorite wags in sports.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, it's really just like Shakira and
She's still active?
not active,
Okay.
but
She's an ex-wag for sure.
uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
some of the love.
Hillary
and-
Duff.
Yeah,
Carrie Underwood.
exactly.
Those are her faves. No,
Exactly.
so funny. Okay, I have one. Let's see. Taron Egerton, Chris and Liam Hemsworth, Joseph Quinn, Evan Peters, Miles Teller.
People. Ooh,
This feels
Miles
similar
Teller
to
threw me
mine
off.
because I feel like these are people that you may not. Well, but I don't know
I was
about the
gonna say
Hemsworths.
something about accents, foreign men.
Mm.
That was what I was gonna say, but
But I don't. Does Aaron like Evan Peters?
no,
I
I
didn't-
didn't think so. And he doesn't have an accent either.
I feel like white men that are overrated.
No, but
Hint:
close-ish.
white men.
Just white men. Umbrella.
Okay, yeah, done. That's the just
Got
white
it.
men.
I
that I
was
can
gonna
list.
say like white men, you have a hard time telling the difference between because like, but oh wait,
No,
but I
but-
guess both Hemsworths they look the same. I see. Okay.
White men, I mix up for other white men.
Oh, okay.
Who
there
do
it
you
is.
mix up Miles Teller with?
Just
Literally
like
anybody.
Anybody.
guy.
Anybody.
Got it. Any guy.
Well, especially Evan
Literally
Peters
could
was
be
the
any
one
guy
where I'm
on the
like,
street.
he looks like,
Mhm.
and Joseph Quinn also looks like every other bitch. Like
Mhm.
they
Yes!
really do. But the Hemsworths were throwing me because, but I do.
It was
I
just
don't know
each other.
Yeah,
that-
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
that makes
Well,
sense.
I was going to, because I was thinking about this list, and I was like, at the beginning, like, I think before this past year, Paul Mescal would have been on this list because I was
Mm.
like, I don't know who that man is. But since you
That
guys
was
have talked about
me.
him so much,
Tell Gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, now I know who this man is and can point him out in the lineup. The others,
Mhm.
not.
Mm-hmm. Who was the? Taron Egerton. You said.
Egerton, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know that man. I mean, like I probably like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna Bullet Train. No, that
He's
was
in
Aaron
Kingsman.
Johnson. Kingsman.
Oh,
There we
I've
go.
never seen a Kingsman movie.
Yeah, it's a lot. They're
I've seen a
fun.
couple.
They're fun. You would like them.
Yeah,
I don't know, shoot.
well, maybe. Yeah, I like Bad Boys. It's kind of similar, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, the English version of Bad Boys.
With less
Take a
drugs,
pause
maybe.
and just I need to talk about this and probably not on the pod, but here I am. Savannah saying she doesn't British
Oh.
people.
What?
Yeah.
Like as a whole?
Yes. She's not even here to defend herself.
I know. Come on the pod,
She
sis.
doesn't like
but
British people?
Yeah.
Has she
doesn't
seen
like the
one
accent, I
episode of
think, is
Love
what it
Island?
is.
I don't think she watches Love Island. What triggered this?
I can't remember, but she said she needed subtitles for Bridgerton. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's
No,
crazy.
she doesn't.
She was like, I can't tell what they're saying. And I was like, what do you mean?
Anytime a book is British, she's immediately it's like
She's
down
like, hate it.
stars. Yeah. I was like, Lachlan Coast so good. And she started the audiobook. She should have just read it probably, but she's like, why are they British? I'm like, look, it's part of the plot. They're in London.
One of the bad books that we were reading
Uh-huh.
is like set in England. And she's
Yeah.
like, why are they in England? Like, why do they have British accents? I was like, they're in England. Like, what are we talking? The
Tell me you're a
setting is in England.
nationalist.
No, literally.
I was like, this is crazy.
Speak
Then are you on Truth
English.
Social? No, I'm kidding.
This is America. Speak American.
And speak American.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
so.
gosh.
She needs subtitles for Bridgerton. I'm
That,
sorry.
Yeah.
that got me. I was
Oh,
I was
my
cackling
cracking up in
when
my
she
home.
said that.
gosh.
Ugh,
That
I'm
is
sorry, I had to take it there. It
wild.
was so funny.
That's good. Okay, next time she's on the pod, I'm talking in an accent the entire time.
We all have to.
The entire time.
We all have to.
gonna clock.
He's like,
Um,
okay, that's enough. We do the intro. She's like, and I'm out.
I think she'd literally log off. Like,
I think
She's
so
like,
too.
glitches. ends.
yeah.
She's big enough of a hater that she would just like Irish exit us.
100%.
No goodbye. Just
For the
British
pod while
accent.
we're watching her, and she's just like,
yeah. Oh my
so
God.
funny.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, Katie, do you have or Adia?
That
Did you have
was-
another one?
Joe, I did the
Mhm.
two because that's what I said, and then I had the other categories, and I'm like, I'm
Mhm.
not getting canceled today.
Yeah. Well,
Jury's still out. I mean,
today.
I didn't say anything that hasn't already been said. That's my motto
Mhm.
for this episode. I did not say anything that has not already been said. So if you cancel me, you gotta cancel them. Who said it
Whoa.
first? The people that said it first, not you.
Like, not me.
It's giving the way you're talking is giving like, I don't know, those jokes that are like when your parents say something so crazy, but it's just you and your sibling there. It's like that's what you're giving, where it's like, well, I'm in the comfort of my own home. I can say whatever I want.
We're recording this. It's all
Oh
Oh my
man.
god.
I just feel like with TikTok not being here anymore, like how am I supposed to know other people have these thoughts
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
that I also have?
And TikTok is the one because
It really is.
Because I would never have said that out loud.
Exactly,
If
and
someone on TikTok didn't say it
nobody
first.
on any other platform
Right.
is either. That's
No.
the thing. And this because the video platform is so different and
Yeah.
you're not going to write it out
And it's
on
like
Twitter.
so
I
intimate,
never-
like you're
Yeah.
watching on your phone, so it's
Mhm.
just you and your phone, or you and like
Mhm.
showing your friend a TikTok. But it's
Exactly.
like that person's talking to their phone, you're listening. It's like it's just a
Exactly.
one-on-one combo
Yeah.
between pals.
Silent agree. Silent agree. And the comments
my
definitely
God.
saying silent reposts for a couple of stuff because yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now where am I gonna do that? I got the pod. That's the only
The
place I
pod. There we go. Okay.
can let that out. So
Man.
Okay.
Did you have another one, Erin?
I have a couple. Some are boring, so I'll skip those.
Okay.
Okay. This one. Okay. Phil, John, Jackson, Sunny, Usher.
names that you first names of men that you love.
That sounds-
that I love.
Well, Usher and Sunny, you definitely love them.
Oh, his last
True.
name is Raymond Usher. Usher Raymond.
Oh, are they all Raymonds? But I don't know Sunny's last name.
Sunny is his last name.
Okay.
Yeah. I just figured if I said his first name.
Okay.
I know his first name.
Okay.
I think I was going to a similar place you were with the last name thing, but then like you said, it's Usher Raymond, not
Is Usher his first name? Or is that like his
like-
title?
oh, I see
Like
what
a
you mean. I
stage name?
see. I see. Hmm.
His first.
What were the first three again? We're really harping
Um,
on those last
Phil, John, Jackson.
Who is
Yeah,
Phil?
Usher's his first name.
Usher is his actual first name. Usher Raymond. That's
Like the fourth, right? Or-
Mhm.
damn. I'm way too close.
I don't know who Phil Jackson and Jack are. I can't figure that out at
Well, it was
all.
John.
John doesn't help.
No,
Doesn't help.
I'm crying.
Sonny and Usher are the only things I got. I don't know.
Okay, well, what do you have from
Michael
that? Those
Jackson.
two?
Michael Jackson.
No.
Phil
Collins.
Collins. I was gonna say Phil Harmonic.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Not Phil Harmonic.
Jackson, Wyoming.
John.
Jacob
Lennon.
Irish Smith. Oh. He was number 1.
Another hint.
I want to say it's personal to me.
Oh, great.
And so
John fucking who?
John who?
that's the gag.
Because Usher and Sonny, wherever you go with this, I understand. Those other
Yeah.
3, I got nothing. The only thing I can think of is guys you like. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's why
Guys
would
you
she
love.
eliminate the first 3's last names?
So I'm gonna say, do you give up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it was my top 5 impactful crushes in my life.
Oh. Those are random names.
Well,
no,
okay,
the first 3
John and
are just
Philip-
people she knew.
No. John and Philip were random. Jackson
Oh,
Wang, he's a K-pop idol.
I do know him.
Usher, Sonny. There you go.
How the hell will we know the first 2?
Being my
Yeah.
friends.
You have
That
never
was
talked
that
about
was
it.
not in the quiz at the birthday.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
That was not in there.
Oh my gosh, that was
Phil.
funny.
Jackson Wang is great. Like,
Phil, like,
how was I supposed to know Jackson? Because I follow him on Instagram, but I didn't know you liked him like that.
who the fuck is Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's Phil?
Some random bozo we don't talk
You
about
don't
anymore.
even remember. You
No,
don't
I know who he
remember.
is.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna
I was
say
gonna
it.
say, you put a random bozo in there.
He's
you
like,
don't
I
even
just found
know.
my diary from 3rd grade and it said the name Phil, so
No,
I wrote it down.
he
Yeah.
was this
Oh
man
my
was like
gosh.
my crush from like all of high school. So
Mm,
impactful.
Wow.
Anyway.
that was a good one.
I thought so. I was like, these are crazy.
Oh man.
Oh, so funny.
I love where
Wow.
that one went.
Yeah, that was wild. You really took us home with that one there.
Mhm,
I tried.
definitely.
Man. Well, that brings us, Phil was your it boy of your life.
high school.
High school.
2010.
Well, what about the it boy of the month?
Yeah. Yeah. What
Yeah.
about that it boy?
What? Who is your it boy of the month?
I'm still trying to decide between 3, so maybe Aaron
Not
goes first.
sorry.
Well, it's just a mess.
Say them
It's
all.
just a
Give
mess.
them their shout out.
Okay, sure. I'll go first then.
Yeah.
The first one, he's not really having a moment right now, but he needs to. It's Jonah Howard King. He played Prince Eric in the live action Little Mermaid.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
The song that he sings in that movie, Uncharted Waters, came on shuffle, and I was like, we moved on from this way too quickly.
Mhm.
He also, I should have added him to the list because I'm watching stuff with him now in it. He's in like a Little Women adaptation with Maya Hawke and Catherine, whatever her name is. He's also in one of my favorite books, The Flat Share. They did a TV adaptation, and he's in
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it.
So just like shout out to him. And
Mhm.
I need him in an Emily Henry movie, I think. And I love him.
Ooh.
My second one is, I think this is for obvious reasons, Adrian Brody. I'm seeing The Brutalist tomorrow. Love
Yeah.
the man.
Mm.
I'm watching his movies this year, I think. Like last year was Oscars year,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
I still have quite a few for him, but they're hard to find and I'm not paying for them. So we're just gonna put him on the back burner. I mean, he's still at the forefront of my mind, but like
Yeah.
Right.
like
Of
you know,
course.
you guys know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And then my third is Jason Robertson from the Dallas Stars.
Mhm.
I love him. His
Yeah.
jersey's coming any day now to my home,
Love.
and I'm watching the Stars.
This is the one you
I'm-
sent me?
Yeah, yeah,
Precious Angel. Yeah.
Mhm,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
And every time they score, I'm like, did he score? Was it an assist? Does he get a
That's-
point?
yeah.
I'm like constantly.
That's what
Is
matters.
he eating
Mhm.
well? Drinking
Exactly.
his water?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did like the walk-in video today, and I was like, there he is. Maybe
With
his little
walking.
hat,
I love
just
that.
walking in with his suit on.
Walking.
He definitely has a
love that.
girlfriend, but that's
Boo.
okay.
For sure.
I mean, you're married, so
Well, right,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
right,
well,
right.
yeah.
we want him to be happy, don't
Yeah,
we?
We need to keep it in perspective for sure.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but yeah. So that's where this
Totally
month is at.
funny.
All right,
I love that.
nice.
Do you want to go, Adir, or should I?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
A similar track to Katie. My It Boy of the Month is a hockey player. My It Boy of the Month is Logan Thompson,
Oh, okay.
the
I don't know
new
who that is.
goalie for the Washington Capitals.
Mhm.
Thompson.
His IG profile picture is a picture of him and Ovi just
Yeah.
cheesing it up. Like he
Just
looks
like a little selfie at the bar.
yes,
Yeah.
like they both look literally lit to the heavens, but he
Mhm.
looks
Oh,
so
I see it.
happy. He's like fully tatted. He has like a hand tattoo.
Does he have a nose piercing?
I don't
It looked like it in a photo
remember.
today, but then I was like, I feel like
When he's in normal
Yeah.
clothes, I'm like, yeah,
Mhm.
that's him.
Mhm.
Like
Does he have a beard right now? Like a little.
like stubble, I think.
I
Yeah.
thought so. I feel like I saw
Okay.
a photo.
I mean, literally, his mask is on like 90%.
Yeah,
of the
right.
time.
True.
But he's just like such a fave for me right now, and his Instagram is private. So like,
I
yeah,
noticed that. I was like, oh,
just getting in there. I know literally he approves like everyone or whatever,
Right.
but just getting in was like enough for me.
oh,
you
he accepted
feel-
your.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slay.
I actually
Yes.
just requested to follow him earlier, so fingers crossed.
Yes, I'm sure you'll get in.
We'll see.
Like it's
28,000. Fingers crossed.
it's a pretty easy club to get
Yeah.
into. It wasn't that hard. It took like a
That's
day.
So funny.
But yeah, he's my It Boy of the Month. He's been like getting all this, blocking all the shots.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing
Shutout
a great
the
job.
other day.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah. And I just love that.
Yeah, he's one of the top goalies this
Love.
week
He
too.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slay. Good for him.
Yeah. So I'm
Mhm.
really excited, and I would love to see him win the Stanley Cup. So
There's a lot of teams.
Caps
who
and
wanna
4,
win.
baby.
thank you, Erin. Thank you. She's catching on.
Trying to connect. No.
There we
Yeah.
go. But do you know what it means?
They win in 4 instead
Four.
of like game 7.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
they have
good.
7
Yeah.
games. I've watched hockey before.
Yeah, she watched the Stanley Cup. She was at the parade.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if you watched it
When
but
they
you were at
won
the
last
parade.
time.
yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
Okay.
in Alexandria when they won.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. Okay. All right. Who's your It Boy of the Month?
My It Boy of the Month, to anyone who I've sent any TikToks to recently, is, to no surprise, Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. Aaron
Mhm.
Pierre.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Mufasa. He is just a beautiful man,
Mm-hmm.
talented,
Mm-hmm.
stunning eyes. Hello. And he
Yeah.
was born the day before me,
Yeah.
June 7th, 1994.
Ooh.
And we hate Gemini men, but I love him.
Mm.
So,
He was born in 94 too.
mm-hmm.
Wild. Does not
Mhm,
look
mhm.
30. Wow.
Yeah, I guess not.
How old does he look?
Yeah.
I just see 30. I guess with us being 30, I don't see us as like adults.
Mm.
So
And
like
he kind of gives adults.
he gives like adult.
That's fair. I would have
Yeah.
guessed like 34, maybe.
yeah,
yeah,
at
Mid-
most.
you know,
Yeah.
something.
like not looking old, but like
But
he
if
does,
I,
like,
know,
put
yeah, just, like,
together.
if I saw
mature-
us,
yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
be like, they're not 30.
Because like think about Timothy Chalamet, he's like 28, 29.
Yeah, and
and
I'm like,
he's not giving
he
the same
gives young
energy as
boy.
Aaron Pierre.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Them being a year apart,
Right.
crazy.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean,
Exactly.
they said Martin Luther King and Anne Frank were alive at the same time.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
And I'm
that.
like, I don't,
yeah,
does not
Yeah.
compute.
same energy.
Because
Yeah.
it's like the times that we talk about them in history are just so, I mean, I guess, but it's just so far apart. But we talk about like young Anne Frank
Yeah.
and then like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
50s,
Mm-hmm.
40s, 50s. When did Martin Luther King? When was
Think
he
it's
murdered?
the-
Well,
60s?
50-ish years old. I know he
Yeah,
definitely
that's-
like 60s, 70s, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 60s. 70s
No,
feels
they were-
kind of late.
They were born the same year.
Yeah.
Okay, so Martin Luther King, 49
Mm-hmm.
when he was
Mm-hmm.
murdered.
Assassinated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Martin Luther King Day is coming up.
Yeah.
On
That's
Monday.
all. That's all there is that day.
Nothing else.
Nothing else that day.
I think there's something else that day.
It's the day
We
after
don't need to talk
TikTok's
about
banned.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moment of
Anyway,
silence.
we
I
love
have to take off work for that one.
Yeah. We love them. What about loves next this week?
I can go. My icks are my soccer team losing. They
Aw.
really played me. They have been. And it's again just because all of their like half of their players are injured and like
Mhm.
on suspension, so it's like they don't have the full team, the full like
Mm.
resources they can go to. But one of my loves is the memes that come out of it. Like the memes that come out of it
Mm.
from the fans who are like, nobody hurts you like this when you're down. Like
Yeah.
I love to see it. And then my true love, Hassan Piker. Like I've been spiraling over that man this week.
Mm.
And I've always like loved him.
Yeah.
Insert my picture with me and him right here from 2018.
Still
But
jealous.
he's just a different breed. And
Mhm.
I've been watching his streams and I'm like, this is too much, but I'm loving it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
those are my loves.
He'll for always be a top guy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
My loves and icks this week. My ick this week, one is this Bonnie Blue character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why she thought no one was going to do the math
Mm-hmm.
for what she's saying she did,
Mm-hmm.
but the math is not mathing. And like someone said in Twitter, there's something sinister about her. There's something that's off. There's something that's not right about her.
Her and the other girl.
Yes.
Like they
They're-
kinda scare me.
They're off. And I'm all for women's rights and freedom to express themselves, you know. But what they're doing, it's not right. And it icks me that I see her a lot
Mm-hmm.
just boasting about what she allegedly said that she did, that I don't think that she did. Yeah, I don't know. She would definitely be on the list of people that I would win against in a fight, though. So Peter Dinklage, Bonnie Blue,
Okay.
easily, I think. That's my ick. My love for this week, I was a hater at first, but the more I watched it, the more I laughed, and the more I just really
Are
enjoyed.
you going to a place that I think you're
I
going?
really enjoyed the production value for this,
Okay,
and
maybe not.
I'm gonna go ahead and say my love for this week was the wasted imagery. I think Nicki Minaj is gonna have a redemption arc.
Oh,
In the TikTok, you know, it was a pleasant. I will say it was a surprise, right? Because I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's a good clip to pull. I get it. And then it got to the wasted one. I'm like, damn, this is like the depth of memes right here. Like you have to be like an OG internet person. And I know
Are you
Scott
calling me
helped
old?
you.
No, I did that all myself.
No.
Yes. The way
Part of it was like, I know Scott helped her, so it's not all
No.
her.
No. Not
You did all that yourself.
Yeah, it's on CapCut.
The wasted is on CapCut?
But no, I made there's a meme generator. Hello. I mean
Oh,
Google,
man.
baby, it's free. No, Adia, when Aaron sent that text, I literally was like Raven from
Yeah.
That's So Raven. I was like, I already know
I
what my
felt
clip
it.
for
I
this
felt
picture is
it.
gonna be.
Yeah.
And I made it on like Saturday or Sunday. I made it early because I was so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to send it to Adia so bad, but I want it to be a surprise because
yeah.
it's so funny. And I just like H3, they do the death bells, and I was like, I fucking need the death bell.
Yeah. Well, the gag is like
The
you
record
texted it to
scratch.
me.
I
You texted
needed
it to
people
me.
to see it. Is the thing.
Crying
Yeah.
laughter. I watched
Yeah.
it maybe 5 times after she sent it, and then I responded to her, and I was like, "This is the funniest thing I've
Because
ever
I
seen."
I
in my
needed
life."
needed to know. I'm like, is this gonna land or like
Yeah, I
what's
was
the
like,
vibe?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like for me,
was like,
it's
even
fucking
if it
funny,
doesn't,
but
it's
yeah,
It was
hilarious.
Scott
I
laughed.
think I watched that like 10 times.
Yeah.
Like it was the funniest thing I've ever
Yeah.
seen. One, because it's like, oh shit,
It
like
was
she got the the dong in there. She got the zoom in there. She got the waist in. Like it was
The
shot
record
after
scratch.
shot after
Hilarious.
the record scratch. I'm like,
song
this
is
is
I could have left it with just
That's
the,
what I'm
the
saying.
text. Yeah,
I was like, this is like the most top tier production
Hilarious.
of a clip I've ever seen. So like,
Thank
I
you so
loved
much.
it. I
And
really,
you know, it didn't
I-
even take me that long.
No.
15 minutes.
I
Like,
I
mean,
appreciated your directorial debut there.
Thank you.
It was really a top. If it was on Letterboxd, 5 stars easily.
Thank
Like it
you.
was a
a
great.
lot
Yeah.
went into it. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I had to slow down the second clip. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
zoom,
It was a
there
great
zoom in, the
production. It was a
green,
great
yeah.
production, and
Mhm.
I do have to say I've watched it enough times to just like
come
like
around.
it's
Yeah.
I mean, the first time I watched it, I'm like, fuck, this is good. Like this is really
You're like,
good.
not
Yeah.
the implications
Like
here.
I can't even. I wasn't even mad at it. I just thought it was like, oh shit. I walked right into that one. Like
Well,
You
how
did.
were you really supposed to know? It was just cool.
it was
It could have
literally
been
like
any of our
the
predictions.
week after I said that too, and I'm
Exactly.
like, come on,
That's what
Nikki.
made it
Not even
better,
the
'cause-
week after, the day after you
Yeah.
said that.
Friday. Yeah, yeah.
The next
Well, that's
day.
like it
that
could have
came
been
out.
any of
It's
us. It could have
sanity.
been any prediction.
Yeah.
But it just so
Truly.
happened that it was
Yeah.
that one, and I was like, you know what?
But
Like,
but the wasted got me. I gotta
The
say
wasted
that
pick was
man, I
that was
hilarious.
good.
I
that
can't
was
believe you
good.
thought that Scott helped me with that.
I was like, Scott was like the mastermind in this.
Mm-mm.
Like he did all
No.
this. Katie had the vision and he executed it. But to
Nope.
know that you did the whole thing, I'm proud of you. You
Thank you.
really,
Thank
we're
you.
gonna miss TikTok, man.
no, literally.
I'm so upset this is coming like
I
right at
know.
the end because
and
if
it's actually doing pretty well on YouTube. It's got almost 500 views.
like if we did
Yeah.
bangers like that
yeah,
like regularly, I feel like we would
Guess
have
we'll just have
taken
to keep
off.
posting them on YouTube Shorts.
Something.
yeah, exactly.
Gosh, well, that was a good one. I gotta say, that was probably the highlight. I've watched that like 100 times this week.
Yeah.
I
It's
kept
great.
watching it too.
It's
Before
I
I
did
did
too.
funny.
I
I would
like,
circle back. I'd say circling back to this, hilarious.
Yeah.
So funny. That's
Yeah.
it. We're gonna have to revisit that at the end of the year. That was like that.
Yeah.
That for me was like the pirate picture.
Yeah,
Your
right,
pirate-
right.
Your pirate picture.
The
yeah.
pirate
So
picture.
I know. I feel like we got to bring that back because it got off the grid because we, archived everything. I'm like, we should be.
I look at that picture,
repurposing. Yeah,
like I'd say at least once a month,
yeah,
just
Yeah.
for a good
It's-
laugh.
Yeah,
It's just truly like one of the best things I've ever seen. So
I feel that.
Oh my god.
if I got it on a shirt, a hat, a shirt. So I need something
God.
that has
the
this photo
shirt would
printed.
be hilarious.
I
Oh my
think that
God.
would. Yeah,
A
that'd be
Pirate's
good.
Life for me.
God, that was a good episode.
Yeah,
Man,
we could do another one.
we had some good stuff. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry, now we're just reminiscing.
I know, I know. My ick for the week, I have two. One is okay. So I mentioned I'm watching Adrian Brody movies. They are so unpopular on Letterboxd. I watched. I watched one the other day. It had 200 reviews, only 200 reviews, and all of the comments, all the reviews were about Hayden Christensen. So it wasn't even
Oh.
about Adrian Brody. They were all thirst watching for him, and I was like, "Shit, I'm here for Adrian." Anyway,
Oh.
so that's been like an interesting like revelation this week, like that there are just people are liking my reviews because there's so I watched one that was like 17 other people have watched
Yeah.
it. It's like
You're doing a duty.
it's crazy. Anyway, my other ick this week, and I just found this out. You guys have heard of Betty Buzz, right? Blake Lively's drink company.
No.
Oh
Okay.
yes.
So I'll give you like a little insight. I didn't really know about it. I knew she had a drink company because like he does whiskey, like her husband, and she did Betty Buzz, but I didn't know anything about it. And I saw this video today that was like reviewing it. So I looked into it a little bit more, and it is basically it's a non-alcoholic drink. So you can use it as a non-alcoholic drink or as a mixer generally. And the one they tried was like a sparkling lime water type situation. Okay, the problem is that for a 6-pack at Target, it is $87.
What?
For
You're
a
lying.
6-pack of like 8 fluid ounces or something. Like, who is this company doing business? Like, for a non-alcoholic drink?
You're lying.
That's a lie.
To not even have alcohol in the drink? That's criminal.
That's a lie.
That's criminal.
It's literally a sparkling soda.
Yeah.
Like what are we
I
talking about?
I mean, a normal person would buy a 12-pack of Sprite and call it a day, or like the Food Lion brand of sparkling water, and it's like
Exactly.
$5
Even like a
for 12
LaCroix
pack.
is not.
Yeah. LaCroix. Yeah. I mean, there were
What are we talking about?
no, literally. So when the girl reviewed it and was like, it's fine or whatever, but I wouldn't go out of my way. I looked it up and I was just like, wait, like
$87.
That's insane.
That's highway robbery. Who's buying
Yeah,
that?
well.
I mean, well, yeah, exactly. Anyway, that's my ick.
That's
I
crazy.
think I have two loves. Okay. The first one is that unfortunately, because TikTok being banned, this is gonna go away for me. But I'm on HBCU marching band TikTok, and I'm
Ooh.
saving every single one. They're all so
You have to.
good.
Why don't you go down to NSU? They have the best marching band.
mm,
Like they're like nationally ranked.
Yeah. I mean, you might catch me there.
Let's go.
I love.
She's like,
I'll
I
take
need
ya.
this TikTok in real life.
I'll
And-
take you. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Michael
'Cause
Vick's
I
the new
love-
coach
Really?
for football. Yeah.
I actually heard
Interesting.
that.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. I'm down. I love and all of them are doing sticky right now. And it's
Oh,
just like
yeah.
it's yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah.
My other love is the other day, Adia sends me a TikTok and it's this it's this ECHL hockey player in Cincinnati who is very active on TikTok, like posting daily on TikTok.
Yes.
Going live multiple times a day on
Yes.
TikTok. And I was just living for, so his TikTok is kind of boring, I feel like, but Adia and I have been joining his lives. And
During work.
yeah,
During
Of
work.
course.
and asking questions, and he's answering them. And it's
Yes.
just like, is your team not clowning you for being so? Because like
Yeah.
nobody's in these videos with him. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like he's recording, and he's definitely like a bench warmer.
100%. He's got like
we-
10 minutes of ice time.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
season.
yeah. I looked on the app, and it was like, yeah. So I'm just like really fixated on what he's got going on right now.
It is
and it's
so interesting.
Oh, and he's also panhandling on TikTok because you can do those fights with other creators. You're both live at the
Yeah.
same time. And he's like, he did like 4 in a row the other day while Dee and I were on.
And he's getting like 20, 30
Yeah.
views at most.
Well, yeah. Today he
I
had a
love
lot. He had
that.
130 people today. But the other day when they were battling, there was 26 people in this
Yes.
live, and 2 of them are me and Adia.
And we're like the only ones like commenting questions, like legitimate questions.
Shout
Like,
him
we're-
out. Come
We're
on.
like interviewing him and he's like answering. We're like shouting out the admirals. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we played them. Like
and lost.
And
Well, he
lost.
didn't mention that, but
Yeah,
I
but
looked.
it was a
and- yeah.
big L. But like it's just been the best thing between me and Katie this week. That's my love this week too.
And since we've clicked, now he's showing up. Like, and
Yeah.
he posted. I feel bad. He posted like some photos of him at the rink with like Daddy's home as like I was gagged.
Because he's
No.
taking these photos. Like
yeah, right.
I would like to say
he's-
my ick is men using the Daddy's Home song too loosely. Like, you're not a
Well,
daddy.
that's the
Why are you?
thing. Like, you
Like,
can
and
like
not
the
even like you have a child. Like, you're
Yeah.
just not a daddy.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
a daddy. Like, what
Yeah.
are we talking about?
like you can like the photos and you can post them, but the song choice is what got me. I'm
Yeah.
like speechless on
That
the other
takes
side
it
of
to
my
another-
phone. You know, I'm like,
It's
It's
bad.
hilarious.
What gets me about him, his name is Remy. So he does like get ready with me to go to my game thing. And it's
Yeah.
like, first of all, he's not playing. Like he's bench
well,
warming.
by the end of the video, he gives an update on if they won or lost, and he is never
Never
no red
nothing.
He's like,
and
he
he's
still
like,
looks the
"Big
same."
dub, like thanks
Yeah.
guys for the dub. And I'm
Aw.
like, you didn't play. But what gets me is he acts like so hockey players, you know, like sports players, they do the walk-ins of like their outfits and stuff. He's setting up the camera to just do him walking in. Like the team is not walking in like with him or anything. So like he
Yeah.
sets it up, he walks
Yeah.
in, he gets his camera.
Yeah.
He does he
Yeah.
acts like he played anyway. Like I have a soft spot for him. I really do.
Well, and he's definitely had some ice time. Just
Yes.
not as much as maybe is being
What you would
conveyed.
assume
yeah.
for someone that is,
also, like, I wouldn't
Mhm.
assume like a top player like
Is
having this
active.
time on
Right,
TikTok
yeah.
to like be
That's-
posting and doing all this.
That's
so.
the tea. Is like that's the reason that he has all this time to be
Yeah.
live, and you know,
and we love it.
I do. I
Absolutely.
honestly today the live did get to me in a good way. Like
Yeah.
I felt like he was
Yeah.
telling his story.
He was
like,
at the
Aw.
ring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he like
What are you
he's talking
gonna
about
do
how he
when
went to
TikTok is
college.
banned?
Because
I-
he's not active on Instagram. I looked today just out of curiosity. Because
Yeah.
okay, Morty, he said today that on the off season he goes back to New York and models. So I was like, obviously I need to see what
Yeah.
his Instagram is
Yeah.
giving. Like, is he
Mhm.
posting these model shots? Spoiler alert, he's not. So I don't know.
Where-
Maybe it is like
yeah.
an actual paid situation and those photos are somewhere else. I don't know.
Mhm.
But he's not really active on there. He did say he was on something Stacked, I think, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
so
me either.
I
What
don't
is
know.
Stacked?
I don't know, but
Mm.
I'm gonna miss him because today
Aw.
I
Yeah.
felt like I got to know him. You know, I
Yeah.
asked him
Aw.
how he liked Cincinnati because I don't like Ohio, and he said,
Yeah.
you know, it was his first time ever being there when he got signed, and he really likes it, and just felt kind
Yeah.
of wholesome,
Aw.
actually. You know,
Yeah.
That's cute.
yeah.
Shout
And
out Remy.
unfortunately, they're not playing Admirals anymore this
know.
season.
I
like,
looked,
because
yeah.
he's like, if you guys want, like, if you want autographs, just let me know. Like,
You're like, I
he's
will.
like, we can get together and take autographs and pictures. I'm like, bro, there's even like 3 of us, but please, like, we'll do
I
it.
mean,
I
aw.
know.
Yeah,
I know we
it's-
missed the Dominic one, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Another time maybe. But yeah,
Ugh.
so I've just been living for that this week.
Yeah, that's
'cause
been great.
It's kind
that.
of like circled around. It started kind of as like, I mean, I'm still clowning him a little, but like
Yeah,
I'm
but
feeling,
it's-
I'm feeling
yeah,
more, yeah,
like
love to him.
protective. Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah.
it's a good time. I mean, his
Mhm.
lives, I like that he answers the questions.
He ignored your question
Honestly.
today, though.
He did,
Oh.
because I don't think he knows. I
no,
asked
yeah.
him what is goalie interference twice, and he didn't answer, but he answered all my other ones. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you probably don't know either, and I get it. I get
Yeah.
it.
He's like, that's not my job.
Yeah.
I'm not a ref.
Yeah.
So.
Said, I literally am not a ref.
Anything
so-
else, he'll answer. So
Mhm,
He's like, Google it. I'm not a ref. Thank you.
mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
shout out
Fair enough.
Remy.
Yeah. Man, what a
Wow.
time.
What a time!
What an
this
episode,
week.
y'all.
Yeah.
This has been chaotic and a silly, goofy time, like I said.
Mhm.
So thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for sticking around. Hopefully, did you get our top 5 categories? What are your loves and icks? Who knows? Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and follow us wherever you listen to podcasts and follow us on social media. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.